love the job because you can't stop when he's on. Sometimes when he's singing will leave you in a daze, but you gotta pay close attention because you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple bucks, like money ain't a thing, man, I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold.
I know I'm in a mess and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, cause I'm safe by the veil. I'm saved by love. It's alright, cause I'm saved by love. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell.
Oh, well, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, 8 p.m., it must be another episode of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold! Episode 295, trying to stay alive, barely getting here in fucking time tonight. Barely getting here in time, that's why, how is it that theme song is so prolific in one's fucking life? If my teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know. Like that song, ultimate fucking theme songs right there. Shout out to the coworker Jay for that one. He's totally threw it in our heads here in the studio, and I was like, you know, I barely did get here on time. I'm kind of like Zach. Yeah, I am like Zach Morris. I'm like fucking modern day fucking Zach Morris. So, would that make Mike Briggs, would that make him Mr. Belding in this situation? I think he would be fucking Belding at this point. Now, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. I want to welcome everybody back. I took last week off for the 420 holiday. I hope your 420 holiday was memorable. So I did take off last Friday. I'd say in 6 years of doing this, we're talking less than 15 Fridays off. Easily. So every so often I got to do it to reset, especially before these awesome summer episodes that we have coming for you. We're booking June, July, August right now. If you're a musical act, hit me up. Message the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold page. If you're watching on Central Valley Talk, I want to thank you, okay? You put in the URL. You may be a little nerdy on the computer, but you went to the website. If you're watching on Facebook.com/Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, oh, that's pretty cool. You're watching on Facebook Live. I want to thank you for that. If you were watching on bit.ly/Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, the YouTube stream, oh, you're so nasty, aren't you? This is just for me and you. Fuck all of them. They can't hear me right now. Does your mother know that you watch on bit.ly/Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold? No, does your mother know? Because tonight, if your mother knew, we have a showdown. That's right. A good old-fashioned musical showdown. In one corner, we have the neighborhood scum. In the other corner, we have Ally of Apathy. And we have pitted them together earlier this week on the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold Facebook page. I wanted to do something special for the return tonight. Plus, since we got some big episodes coming in May and June, we got to just buckle in. We're going to take it easy tonight, but we do have a showdown, and we've been taking votes. We're still taking votes. You can still put your vote in on the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold Facebook page, on the live stream, Ally of Apathy, or the Neighborhood Scum. You have until 8:30, okay, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time to get in your votes, and the winner of the most votes, we're going to revisit one of their musical performances on Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. So it's going to be a nice little trip down memory lane, while at the same time, maybe introducing you to a band you never fucking seen before, huh? How about that? Why am I so aggressive toward everyone? Shout out to the Barbecue King, Brent Beckwith. I see him on the live stream right now. Shout out to Barbecue King. What the fuck? We need to get you in here. Graduations are happening. Summertime's coming. It's barbecue season, my friend. We need to have you back on Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. Shout out to Bex Blazing Barbecue. Come on, man. We need to get you back in here. Now, For those of you that came out to the Alley Wave on 420, holy shit, what a treat it was. The Alley Waves have been going on, this is the second one of the year that took place, 721 Broadway Street, downtown. If you were at the Grizzlies game, guess what? You couldn't help but see the Alley Wave party. Like, that thing is, like, it's going, okay? We showed up, the Skulls and Mush went on at 10 p.m. on the center stage. It was packed all in that Alley Wave. It's big enough for two-way traffic, so I don't know if you've been there, or I don't know if you're not imagining it right, and you're like, I'm not gonna go party in a fucking alley, all right? No, this is not what you're thinking. Each outlet is like a dance club, or stage, or a musical act. If you don't like this, there's this over here. If you don't like this, there's this over here. Not to mention a donut booth.
Oh my gosh, I wish I remembered the name of the place.
I don't remember the name. I have to look it up at the donut booth.
Donuts.
The donut booth out there there were s'mores donuts.
S'mores.
The chocolate and the, oh my god.
Bam Bam.
And we're trying not, no fucking rice and bread and shit. But there were donuts eating that fucking night, man. And they were devoured. We have some friends like shout out to Black Thunder and his woman. I know they're trying to do it the same thing. They're a little more strict with it, but I could see them eyeballing the donuts. The donuts were eyeballed. There was a lot of eyeballing going on in the donuts. But it was a really great time at the Alley Wave. That's not going to be the last one. These Alley Waves are consistently fantastic. And from the first one, I think it was the Rolling Donut. You are, Mr. Michael, on his game. I think it's the Rolling Donut. That was the name of it.
It's a pink. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's a pink one.
So get out there. Good food, good everything. All right, everything. Now. Let's talk a little bit about this. We got some moments to talk about this. I'm going to be emceeing a show. We got to focus our sights now. We're getting into summertime. I'm going to be emceeing this huge show, okay? It's going to be at Fulton 55 Saturday, May 11th. This is one, yes, I host shows and they're always a good time. This is seriously one. Don't miss this one. Don't be that person, okay? Don't miss this one, all right? It's going to be Saturday, May 11th at Fulton 55. If you've never been to Fulton 55, get ready. This will be your first time. It's going to be fucking amazing. Okay, you want to get there Saturday, May 11th. I'm going to be your host for the evening. We've got Hate Effects performing live. Space Hooker performing live. And then Death Alley Motor Cult performing live. Now, maybe you know these bands, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know who they are. Well, let me give you a little. If when I was on the Blaze or when I was starting out doing this shit some years ago, you couldn't go anywhere without bumping into those bands. I remember I couldn't go down around the tower without seeing people wearing Space Hooker shirts all the fucking time. These people are very talented, and have them all in one night. Some of these bands, you can't see them regularly. They're not performing regularly anymore. So for them to get together like this, one night only, and it really is going to be one night only. Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold's going to be in the house as your MC. It's going to be fucking a party, all right, a party. It's going to be one of those shows where I'm going to have to take a lift, and I'm going to be drinking, and I'm going to have to pace myself so I can actually enjoy the end of the show and be relevant on stage still. It's going to be one of those. So let's recap here, all right? Saturday, May 11th. You're going to be there. You got to be there for that one.
Yeah.
Hate Effects, Space Hooker. I remember the one time Space Hooker performed here, and he was doing, bitch better give me my money, bitch better, and by the way, Space Hooker's a one-man fucking band. Industrial rock is how I can explain him. Bad motherfucker, dude. And he fucking took the money and fucking threw it in the air, and he had his own money. I remember people went to commercial, and they were walking up going, he has his own fucking money. It was Space Hooker money that he fucking threw. I left his CD in my car the better part of 2 years one time because I wasn't listening to many CDs, Bluetooth in it in my car, and so I just put in that CD. And most of the time when you start my car, it just goes to CD mode. So for like the better part of 2 years, I would just hear Space Hooker. Right when I'd start on the car, it'd be in the morning or something. Sometimes I'd turn it on, oh yeah, Space Hooker, I forgot it's in there. Other ones would be like, oh fuck yeah, all right, yeah, get your morning fucking going. And on top of that, Hate Effects, and by the way, Death Alley Motor Cult, I don't want to put them on the spot. We'll be talking to them as we get closer to the show. They do a version of Moving in Stereo by the Cars. And they're like a grimy kind of rock band, kind of like whiskey, tits, and ass. You know, they got that Hollywood vibe, Death Alley Motor Cult. I love that shit. So their version of Moving in Stereo is very grimy, very strippery. So maybe we'll hear it that night. I don't know, but you gotta be there. You gotta be there. See how the fuck that works? Go! I think we recapped everything. We did great. We got to hear a little bit of the Saved by the Bell theme. Hopefully the YouTube page doesn't get banned for that fucking shit. I swear to God, every time I was scared to play it. Every time we do something like that, I get a message from Michael 5 days later telling me, hey, the fucking page got banned. In case you don't know, quick story, we have to stream through the URL bit.ly/sex drugs Kris DeVold because back in December, the Skulls of Mush came on and wanted to play part of the Christmas episode of Futurama on the old green screen here, and Fox banned my whole page for streaming. So we stream through the bit.ly and we still archive everything on the sec. Just, if you're watching, don't worry about why we're having to do it that way. You ever hear your parents like, don't worry about it? Like, your parents don't want you to worry. I'm not your dad, I'm not your mom, but don't worry about it. Just be happy you're watching right now, all right? All right, now, let's do this. Let's take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk... Have you ever had bad pizza and you really got to go? Like, you really got to go. Well, some people had some bad pizza, and they really had to go, but it wasn't because the pizza was... bad by any means of food poisoning. There was something on it. What was it? We'll find out after this. Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold, SexuallyTalk.com, episode 295. I'm gonna stay alive. Slide the knob, Michael!
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732. Visit the beautiful city of Exeter and visit ExeterChamber.com. The Chamber's mission is to promote, support, and enable Exeter to prosper, creating a strong local economy, promoting community, and providing networking opportunities. Follow the Chamber on Facebook and Twitter, or give the Chamber a call at 559-592-2919. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Call PG's Catering for all your special occasions. Available to cook any variety of foods and desserts that will leave your taste buds wanting more. Call 559-558-2682 and follow Peaches on Instagram and Facebook.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
Well, my little nasty, SexuallyTalk.com, Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold, what the fuck you're watching, episode 295, feeling live. Hopefully you refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl, hopefully you got yourself another beer, maybe you got chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk, I'd be blowing bubbles in mine.
Who the fuck is Bubbles?
One day we will find out, but not tonight. Oh, no. Now, let me go ahead and bring it up in my fancy little device here, my fancy little phone, but I need to talk to you guys. Now, sometimes you eat food and it goes bad. Take it from a pro. I've been fighting with some shit the last couple days, finally feeling a little more like Kris DeVold. I can finally yell without, shitting on myself. Now, hey, Oscar, you ever, as a stoner over there, we'll take your perspective on this. You ever got the looseness to where you're afraid to cough? Like maybe it's in the morning after a hard night of drinking, and you're gonna take a couple strokes in the morning.
I got back issues, so I gotta assume the position before I cough.
You got back issues. You gotta. Oh man, why I remember Rick Rodham had a bit. Rick Rodham had a bit to where he said he'd wake up in the morning and he was sitting in bed and he took a big old bong rip and he was coughing and kind of halfway sharded. And he had to think, he's like, at that point, do I finish the bowl? Or do I, while I've sharded on myself, or do I get up and go to the bathroom?
And walk to the bathroom.
And you know what? That's what's so funny is because I've told that story to other people, some other stoners of that kind, and they've said the same thing. Why didn't you just take the bong to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I'm like, right? And then that way you could cough as hard as you want, and you're already on the fucking bowl.
They hit that one.
It's efficiency at that point, isn't it? Now let's get into this, right? A pizza restaurant.
That's what Elvis did.
Oh, don't get me started on it. Oh, the fucking king, man. He was the king of rock and roll, man. And he died on the toilet. We've already talked about this. I will not make fun of that man. He died on the toilet. He was the king of fucking rock and roll.
Died on his throne, man.
But god dang, he was on the toilet, and you know it was pain leading up to it. You know he was hallucinating, not thinking right. He was like, oh, Scylla.
Remember that? So, like all his bodyguards are saying, "Oh hell no, he's not alive." Do you think that's the way the king would have wanted him to die?
Oh, Tennessee boys. Oh, shag carpeting on the ceiling. Oh, peanut butter bananas. Fried peanut butter banana. Oh, shit. Literally shit. Oh, mama. Like, that's the stuff I won't do. Oh, I should have chewed up. I should have chewed more. No, Uncle burning love. Like, I'm not going to do those jokes about the king anymore because that's fucking bullshit, all right? So, you're right, though. Probably was a lot like the king going out. Now, this pizza restaurant, all right? This pizza restaurant, they closed after an employee put laxatives on the fucking pizza pie. Now, I talked about doing this to an old fucking, one of my old bosses that I worked with. I was gonna fucking make some fucking brownies and put like the chocolate laxative in it, like shave it with a cheese grater and put it in there. And everybody at work was so afraid to do it because they were like, Chris, what if something happens to him? What if he dies? What if we dehydrate him? And I was like, no, he'll just shit a lot. Like, I don't know why I never got to do it, but this guy really went for it. Now, a pizza restaurant in Springtown, Texas, they had to close, okay, this weekend. On Friday night, the Springtown Police Department, it was Mr. Jim's Pizza. Oh, Mr. Jim's. It'll be Mr. Poop's Pizza here shortly, apparently. Apparently, one of the employees posted on social media that they were going to put Miralax, a brand of laxatives, on the pizza, okay? Now, you got to think about what's going on at this point. So he's got to be disgruntled or something. Now, authorities said that 3 employees admitted putting the laxatives on at least one pizza that ended up being eaten unknowingly by a coworker. Wait.
Oh, the customers didn't even get it?
No, so wait, all right, let's see. The employee who ate the pranked pizza got sick, but the people who made the pizza denied putting laxatives on any pizza purchased by the public. Now, okay. That's the thing. You got to back up a little. Now, the city's health inspector had to get involved at this point, all right? And he pulled the business's health permit and shut down the restaurant until an inspection scheduled for Monday could be done. So this is just, is that the Miralax? Is that the shit that did it? Oh, wait, or this is the shit, this is the stuff that did the shit, is how I should word it. Oh, you can just mix it into anything. You could put that right on top of a pizza pie. Now, Mr. Jim's Pizza, they actually, they said the employees who were involved in the prank have already been terminated. So, but what does that really do? You're not going to get to open just because you fired them, right? Or does that help?
Oh, shit, easy to pour bottle? God.
It's easy to pour. All I can think is Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber fucking spinning the fucking top off. I'm like, here you go. Drink the rest of your fucking tea and pour Jeff Bridges on the fucking toilet praying to fucking God. Now. You know, to be a servant of the public, it's not always a lot of money. To be like a cop or a policeman, wait, those are the same thing. To be like a cop or a firefighter, there we go. Now we're cooking on all cylinders. And what's shitty is we got people sitting here and no one even realized I said that. That's where my audience is at right now. My audience is right in the pocket right now. And by the pocket, I mean half awake and fucking got the munchies. Look at these fucking...
Damn, my goddamn pen fucking battery died.
And now your pen battery died. You see what I'm saying when you're at Sex, Drugs, and Kris DeVold? I remember there was a time... We got a sidebar. First sidebar of the evening. I remember there was a time we had a band on, and the band fucking... There's a party vibe here. And this band, you know, they rolled 5 deep. They had 5 members, and they brought at least another 5 to 7 people with them, okay? And the crowd was set up, like the chairs were a little different over here. And I just remember from the first lick, they were like, and I'm standing over there and I'm all, oh shit, like it smells like fresh weed, like I'm at a concert weed, like someone has lit something in here. Now, the guy running the board at the time, Bill, we didn't feel the need to mention to people, yeah, don't smoke in the studio, like actual smoke. And we didn't know, and Bill fucking, his eyes almost popped out of his fucking head. We had the KAIL money going on here at the time. Chuck Leonard was here. It was a whole different scene, and he was about to lose his shit. The kids were so apologetic. He was like, oh shit, like putting it out in his hand and shit, that type of shit. And so then I had to start including in messages to the musical guests, you can do anything you want at the studio. It's your own world, man. But all smoking has to be done outside. But then these vape pens came around, and that's not really like smoke per se. It's like vape. So then next thing you know, everything's back in the studio. But you're saying your pen's out. Will you make it the whole episode now?
No,
that shit's
man.
questionable. Did you see that? I shouldn't have asked him that.
Beer.
I'm gonna lose a fucking audience member by a fucking 9. Watch that. Now, public servants, okay, cops, firefighters, could you do it? Could you do it knowing that every time you went out there, you could fucking die? I worked at a bank. I worked at banks for 11 years, and my probability of dying was very low.
Yeah, we could do that just walking outside.
That's true. You could walk outside right here in the old Tower District, and something could happen to you. So.
Lindsay worked for fucking Cinnabon. So
Oh, you could get killed at Cinnabon. Look at Lindsay works at Cinnabon. I know people that get killed for less in this world.
This ain't fresh, motherfucker.
This ain't fresh. This ain't the Cinnabon. You're 45 minutes. You're fucking up my day. And you're like, whoa, I will get you a new coffee, ma'am. I apologize. Now, Missouri firefighters these Missouri firefighters, they're trying to recruit. They want to get new recruits, okay? So they have this thing out in front of the station, I believe, and it's a sales pitch, okay? The job offer reads, ready? And you gotta love honesty. So now I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I could be a firefighter. I watched, was it 1992's Backdraft? Why am I turning very feminine while I talk about Backdraft?
Because Kurt Russell's in it.
Because Kurt Russell's in it, and he is a man. Kurt Russell's the only guy I know. He's getting older and getting, like, cooler. I'm like, well, he can pretty much do whatever he wants at this point. And he has. But that movie, Backdraft, fucked me up, man. And I'm like, I don't think I can do it. So these firefighters, all right, you ready for their sales pitch on how they want to hire you? Hard labor, odd hours, low pay, and cool helmets. And that was their sales pitch right there to get new recruits to come, okay? Now, I like it, okay? They wanted to add some humor to it. They wanted to catch people's attention. And they posted a picture of the Help Wanted message on the Facebook page this week, okay? They're short about 15 firefighters, okay? And they rarely have a full staff. They're short 15 firefighters? If there's some arsonist out there with a heart-on that likes to jack off in front of open flames, I'm going to tell you right now, he's headed to fucking, Scott County. Because the addresses are all up in here. He's like, oh, I like to fucking, oh, there's the sign. Help wanted, hard labor, odd hours, low pay, cool helmet. An arsonist out there's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to that county. I'm going to light that old motherfucker on fire. Is that how arsonists sound? Ooh, and I'm going to jack off to that shit. I'm going to light that fire. I'm going to fucking, I'm going to get burnt dick all weekend. What is that?
Looks like ooh hours.
Ooh hours. Ooh, help wanted, hard labor. Ooh hours. Low pay, cool helmet. Come on, boys. Oh, shit, man. That's pretty rough. You know what? And it's bad enough that you got to use ploys like that, but when you're fucking 15 down, that's pretty fucking rough. Now,
they're really hiring?
Yeah.
That's not the, what do you call them, volunteers?
Oh, no, it didn't say they were volunteer at all during the story.
Really?
I know, it's pretty shitty, right? I remember one time in Lemoore, there was like the firefighters were out there, and I saw like 2 of my substitute teachers from high school or junior high out there.
That's what I mean. Like,
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Mr. So-and-so's out there, and it's like the volunteer fire department.
I
was like,
small
I don't
communities,
understand.
man. It's all volunteer.
Yeah,
You
right?
get to stick the shit up in your car and have the fucking lights on for when you're going,
Right?
I'm going to fucking fire.
Might need something like that. I remember this chick I worked with at the bank dated a firefighter, and he was gone like 4 days a week. 3 days, 4 days a week. He'd go live at the station for that many days, like 24 hours, and then come back home. And she said, like, while he was there, Like they ate like fucking college kids, but like frat kids, they made big old dinners, just huge fucking like all these dinners, and then played video games. I mean, granted, every time you could go out, you could get killed in a fire. So I mean, there is a yin and a yang on that shit. But I was like, it sounds like summer camp. Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get ready to take a quick commercial break, okay? Now, the results are in. Okay? I gave everybody, and I'm sorry, I will give everybody through the commercial break to keep voting if they want. I put Ally of Apathy versus the Neighborhood Scum on an online battle. We started the battle a couple days ago on Facebook, the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, and we've been counting. Oh yeah, well there's your vote right there. There's your vote. So there's another one right there. So we're gonna go ahead and tally the votes during commercial break. When we come back, you know what happened? You notice that it's the Neighborhood Scum now, because I'm betting it's helping them book a lot more shows. Because I remember the sexual Steve on the Neighborhood Scum always to me. But I remember the band Dirty Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez, great 4-piece band, man, magical. Then they changed their name. They changed their name to Dirty Dirties, and then eventually settled on American Sanchez. Because Kopi wanted to have them on Great Day, but at the time they were called the Dirty Sanchez, and he's like, I can't justify to anyone at KMPH to have Dirty Sanchez on Great Day in the morning. Like, who wouldn't want
Birds Against Mexicans?
I was going to say, you don't want the Dirty Sanchez on there? So, but yeah, the Neighborhood Scum now. So, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I will announce who the winner is, and then we will play one of their musical performances when they appeared on the show. It's going to be quite fucking magical, and then I'll come back at the end to wrap it all in a bow, because I got this thing about a ninja gorilla that can slip through a fucking electrical fence that we didn't even get to talk about, and I love fucking monkey stories. So, go inside the fucking knob when we come back. Will it be Ally of Apathy? Will it be the Neighborhood Scum? I don't know! Holy shit!
Ghost Golf is Fresno's most spectacular family entertainment center. It's frightening how much fun you'll have on our 18-hole indoor haunted graveyard course. Skeletons welcome you, but watch out! All sorts of creatures may come to life. Ghost Golf is perfect for scary good parties, so book yours today. You'll get free plays at the Mummy Shooting Gallery, arcades, and air hockey. Check out our party and weekday specials online and like us on Facebook. Come play at family-friendly Ghost Golf. Good times will haunt you.
At McDermott Counseling, you will receive the highest level of care and a welcoming, safe space in which to discuss your most personal issues. Our therapists go above and beyond for you. Call 559-280-5756 or visit McDermottCounseling.com to find a caring therapist who best suits your needs.
Diane Ainsworth's books of poetry and scriptures are available at CondioPress.com and as ebooks at Amazon.com. Diane hopes the words in her books will convey the unconditional love Jesus has for you. Learn more at God'sInspirationsBlog.wordpress.com and get a copy of Diane's books today.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension. A dimension of regulations. A dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
Christy Majors is your local real estate connection. With a solid, hard-working team, traditional listings, short sales, probate listings, and foreclosures are treated in a personal and caring way and close in a timely fashion. Since 2009, Team Majors has closed more than $75 million worth of homes all over California. Reliable and trustworthy, Christy and her team will go the extra mile for every client, whether selling or buying a home. So give Team Majors a call at 559-464-5606 or visit teammajors.com.
Well, my little nasty, SexualValleyTalk.com, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, what the fuck you're watching. I almost got here late tonight. I was saved by the bell. During commercial break, we were talking about how that show just had pieces of ass on it. And how we really didn't mind the movie Showgirls. I mean, revisit it, okay? It is what it was. All right, and Kelly Kapowski for fucking life. I personally love the movie Son-in-Law, and then the fact that she was in it. You know one of my friends is in the movie Son-in-Law?
Oh, yeah?
They filmed some of it in fucking Tulare. He smoked weed with Pauly Shore and his 2 bodyguards. And he really is in the movie. It isn't like, oh, you gotta look. I'm like, nope, there's my buddy Chris in the background. Like, holy fuck. He was a bit older than me. You know when you go to Fresno State, like, you got young friends and then people that are way older than you. And anyways, we're getting off track. There was a battle. There was a firefight. It went down. It started on the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold Facebook page. And I had this great idea. You know, I had this really great idea. I was thinking about 6 years, 295 episodes. I've had on a shit ton of musical guests, all right? And I wanted to do something. I want to do something special every so often. This won't be the only time I did it. It got a really good reaction online, so we will keep doing this. But I took just 2 random musical guests. I went to the YouTube page, and I just spun my finger and stopped. And I was like, oh shit, ally of apathy. Cool. Went to the YouTube page, slid my finger again, stopped. The Neighborhood Scum. Holy fuck, right? So then I tagged both bands online, and I left it up to the bands. If they wanted to reshare the post, do anything with it, even acknowledge it, that's up to them. And boy, did I get a response. Without further ado, we are going to revisit a classic episode of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold that features the winner of the votes. And ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce the winner was the Neighborhood Scum! So Michael, slide that fucking knob. Check this shit out. Sexual Stevo in the Neighborhood Scum!
I have no idea where the camera is, so whatever angle this is, I hope it looks good. This first song we're gonna do is called GMO, Gross Me Out. Okay.
Hi, Mom.
This next one goes out to all the Disney princesses out there. I know you've been fucked around my clones a lot, but let me be your Prince Charming. very much. It is a very, very privileged honor that we're going to play before Mr. Meatman with a delicious barbecue. It's so good. Okay. Alright, this next song goes out to all ladies that showed up tonight, all the pretty girls watching at home. This song is called Women at the Party. When I set up functions, I want you to be there, please. Us stupid little ne'er-do-wells from a Pinche Orchard town are playing the fucking Whiskey A Go-Go on the 22nd. Yeah! Yes. Show us your tits. They're already out. Everyone else show them some tits. Do we got a lighter that someone can borrow? I would like a lighter or a set of matches, please. Let's get this thing going.
Hey, I got one in the amp, bro.
Okay, I'd like to dedicate this next song to my homie Jesus. This song is called Loose, and this candle goes out to him. Can we hit the lights in here? Can we turn off these, let's turn off all these fluorescent Walmart lights, please. Thank you very much, Kris DeVold and Mr. Meatman. Your food smells so great. Oh God. Thank you for coming and watching us live. It's a real honor. I got this candle just to show how horny I am.
After a tough day at the track, cleaning up can be a time-consuming task. That's why we use Extreme Cleaner, the non-toxic, biodegradable, multi-purpose cleaner and degreaser. Extreme Cleaner cuts through even the toughest of grease and grime. Fast. Great for cleaning tools and work surfaces. Extreme Cleaner. Tough on grime, safe on the environment. Visit extremecleaner.com to find a retailer near you.
When you experience flooding in your home, you need to call Clean Master Emergency Flood Service at 559-213-9430. After soaking in water for only 45 minutes, carpet starts to come apart. Clean Master Emergency Flood Service can help, and not just with carpet repair. They also offer carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, carpet installation, and more. Call Clean Master Emergency Flood Service, and they'll be there in 60 minutes. Call 559-213-9430.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Oh, well, little nasty. CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold is what the fuck you're watching. Episode 295. Man, I feel alive. And you just witnessed the neighborhood scum! The winner, might I add, of the battle. The battle that went down on Facebook this week between Ally of Apathy and the Neighborhood Scum. Shout out to both bands, both awesome bands, both friends of the show. The Neighborhood Scum coming out on top on this one. What a great performance by them. By the way, not only can you watch on the live stream, but there's also a watch party going on Facebook right now. And I am live talking to the watch party, but then I'm talking to you guys, and I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to confuse myself. Now, earlier I alluded to, first off, any movie with a monkey or a fucking gorilla, I'm fucking in. Remember Any Which Way But Loose and shit with fucking Clint Eastwood and Clyde? Yeah. Holy shit, man. If you've never seen an orangutan and Clint Eastwood getting down in a comedy together, he isn't just the fucking gang-hating old man that sits in fucking the porch in Gran Torino. He used to also hang out with a fucking monkey named Clyde. And wasn't there also, I'm trying to think, was it a Cannonball Run movie with Tony Danza in them? And they had a gorilla? Or orangutan?
Yeah, that's right, I forgot.
And he had on the limousine hat and the little suit. I got bit by a monkey one time at the pet store. I'm not gonna lie. That could be what's wrong with me. I got bit by a little motherfucking monkey. Now the pet store.
Superpowers?
I didn't turn into monkey man. I didn't turn into shit. I have an insatiable appetite for butt ice and fried food, and that might not be from the monkey. I can eat a shitload of bananas. I like banana daiquiris. They are quite sweet when I can get my hands on one. There was a monkey store. I want to say it was in Lemoore, and I stuck my finger in trying to say hi to the little shit.
Finger in the monkey?
I stuck, no, in the cage, in the monkey cage.
That's just wrong.
I was going to say, stick your finger in the monkey, you deserve to get bit at that point. My finger was not in the monkey, it was in the monkey's cage, and the little fucker still bit me. So, yes, I've been bit by a monkey, but never once. Okay, there's a clever gorilla, okay, and he's figured out how to climb through an electric fence at by the way, it's called the Burgers Zoo in Netherlands without getting zapped. Here he is right here. Look at him. He looks like a smart motherfucker, though. I mean, a guy, he looks smarter than David. No offense, David Todd. He looks smarter than David Todd. Look at him. He's like a raptor. Is he going to test it? He's like, all right, it's electric. How do I get through it, all right? Bananas have gotten me this far in life. Maybe I can use a banana. What is he doing?
On the other side.
No, he knows. Look, I'm really like intense into this shit. So, okay. And it's the Burgers Zoo. The Burgers is Zoo. By the way, there must be eating burgers. It's in the Netherlands, so I'm sure the stoners that designed this fence, it must not be that hardcore because this monkey's figured it out. Now, once on the other side, the younger gorilla, he casually tapped on the glass, separating the enclosure from the tourists as if to say, like, hey, I'm on the other side of this motherfucking thing. Oh, yeah.
I can see you.
So apparently David Todd's on the watch party right now. Shut up, David Todd! Shut the fuck up, David Todd! You can't tell David Todd. You can't. Okay.
I'd climb the pole.
He just made it through. Did you see that?
I'd climb the pole.
He made it through without me even realizing he did it. That little shit. And I'll get back to yelling at David Todd right now. Woo! Woo! Look at him. David Todd, you can't tell me we get that ape from the Netherlands. Now, me and David Todd have been to the Netherlands. We spent 2 weeks in Amsterdam. And people ask me, Chris, why do you say you spent... I used to say a half month. And people are like, why do you say a half month? Why don't you say 2 weeks? It's like, because I want it to sound cooler, dick. So, but me and David Todd, we did not go to the zoo in the Netherlands. We did everything else. We went to like this huge boat museum, went to the National Cannabis and Hemp Museum there. We were walking through what ended up being the red light district with 2 old people in front of us. And every time the bitches were knocking on the windows pointing at us, the old people would turn and look at us and kind of shake their heads. And we're like, what was... But I was like, we're not here. I'm here for, why even explain yourself? So, he is a smart gorilla. I want to give shout outs to that fucking gorilla. I'm going to tell you right now that a gorilla of that nature needs to be in a movie. I don't know what kind of movie. I want a buddy flick. The day they started using animatronic fucking monkeys and shit in movies, I'm out. Like Ed, remember Ed with fucking Matt LeBlanc? Fuck all that shit. Give me a real fucking monkey. Now, I'm going to revisit something. There was some shit that happened while we were off. And spelling, I used to be pretty good at spelling back in the day. You know, I never made it to any official. I never made it out of like my school spelling bee. I never made it to like the county or any bullshit like that. Or on TV when they're like, and they like make you repeat it. Can you use it in context? That was none of that shit, all right?
Psychological. Fuck.
Yeah, okay, psychological, Mom. I'm gonna go ahead and go sit. Thanks, Teach. Like, now, there is a school, okay, a road crew misspelled. All right, a road crew, they misspelled a crosswalk. And you know, it's supposed to say like school across it. Instead of S-C-H-O-O-L, it was spelled S-C-O-H-O-L. Now, I know you guys have probably seen this. I always like to give up-to-date news. But this one thing happened while we were off last week, and it blew my fucking mind. Now, there's got to be a point. Did you not realize while you were doing it? Like, was it after it was all said and done and you're like, oh, shit.
I bet it was around quitting time.
It had to be around quitting time. That's what I was also thinking, like, oh, shit, that thing's spelled totally fucking wrong. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Like, and you're not gonna go back. How much they get paid? They're getting paid over 20 an hour, yeah? You think? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're getting like 20-something an hour to spell fucking school.
Shit.
Oh, shit, and then, let me get, and he comes in with some water. Who's this guy? Oh, and he comes in. Oh, he comes in all laid down right now.
I'm alone.
Okay, all right, real quick. David Lee Todd served me up. David Todd served me up. Oh, fuck you. Look, ska-hole.
I thought you were talking about the sliders when
No, this is way worse. Look at that. Look at the lines. Look at the care that went into it. See how they lined it up? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, that's some good shit.
Oh, shoot. Hey, real quick. Shout out to Von fucking Gage, who's watching right now. If you haven't checked out his Sinner video, I'll be posting it again on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold page. That thing easily popped 100,000 likes like nobody's fucking business. It was a highly produced video. He's just saying hello on the fucking watch party right now. You can always be a part of that on Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. So, Skahole? Was that? That's fucked up, man. That is just the...
Get on down there and Skahole.
Get on down there and Skahole. Now, all right, guys.
Texas, Louisiana. Louisiana, Arkansas.
It's somewhere down there.
Alabama.
Now let's go ahead and get into this, all right? Let's recap, all right? Skulls and Mush want to thank everybody that made it out to the Alleyway. There's going to be tons more. From the first one they did last year to the one we just experienced last weekend, it seems as though, even from the first one, these things are highly produced. They're very well put together. There's no amount of fighting I've ever seen at any of them. There's no fighting. There's no problems. They have event staff now that's working it. That's kind of dressed up like Popo. And I didn't really see all the Popo walking around this time. I remember all the Popo before. So on the 420 alleyway, their event staff kind of had Popo stuff on, but it was all event staff. I didn't really see.
The fucking radio DJ was saying there's not enough smoke in the air.
Oh man, there was. That's what I also wanted to say at the alleyway 420. There was a lot of smoking going on. Like we were walking up and down the alley. I mean, I wasn't sure if people were going to be able to do it there because there was such a high police presence.
I was at Sammy Hagar.
On the one on March 23rd, there was a lot of Popo there. I have nothing wrong with the Popo. Nothing wrong with the Popo at all, but... All right, here we go. So let's recap. Thank you for coming out to the Alleyway. We got the big show at Fulton 55, May 11th. I'm going to be your MC for it. Hate Effects, Space Hooker. It's going to be fucking amazing. Death Alley Motor Cult. I'm also going to talk to the boys, see if I can't maybe get some people on a guest list. Maybe try to get that going for some of the viewers. Stay tuned to the page. We are currently booking for June, July, August for musical guests. June's almost filled up, so July, August, September, then we'll move on after that. And occasionally I'm going to do the battles. We might do one next month, maybe not. We're also going to be in talks with Beck's Blazing Barbecue. Shout out to the Barbecue King. And also, Granddad Productions has just informed me. They were the ones that put on the Dude Fest. Remember the Dude Fest? First 20 people, bowled for free. Fucking amazing night. The Granddad Productions have announced that they are throwing, what's it called?
Oh, the Hot Wings fucking...
It's like a working title.
Yeah, well, no, it's...
the summer solstice.
Well, it's the Surface of the Sun Hot Wings Contest.
Look at how I put them on the spot. The Surface of the Sun Hot Wings Contest, presented by Granddad Productions, hosted by Sex Drugs Kris DeVold, Saturday, June 22nd at the Tower Sports Bar.
Yeah, it's not all you can eat. It's
the
hottest.
It's not all you can eat. It ain't one of those wing contests. It's fucking hot, spicy, hot wing contest. So we are going to be giving you more details as the week come along. Shout out to Ally of Apathy. Shout out to the neighborhood Scum, the winner of the battles tonight. Shout out to everybody that watched on every platform we have. Shout out to Jay for all this fucking Saved by the Bell thoughts tonight that were fucking amazing and got us all on the right track for the evening. And just shout out to everybody that watched. If you watched on CentralValleyTalk.com, if you watched on Facebook.com/XDrugsKrisDeVold or bit.ly/XDrugsKrisDeVold, or maybe you even watched on the watch party that I had going on tonight. So, yeah, the watch party seemed to be where it was at tonight. So, from everybody here at CentralValleyTalk.com, now we got a good one for you next week. Do you guys want to know who the live musical guest is next week?
Say something, man.
No. Slide. Hey, say like the Facebook page at Lazy Stoner. Slide the knob.
Visit the beautiful city of Exeter and visit ExeterChamber.com. The Chamber's mission is to promote, support, and enable Exeter to prosper, creating a strong local economy, promoting community, and providing networking opportunities. Follow the Chamber on Facebook and Twitter, or give the Chamber a call at 559-592-2919. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Call PG's Catering for all your special occasions. Available to cook any variety of foods and desserts that will leave your taste buds wanting more. Call 559-558-2682 and follow Peaches on Instagram and Facebook.